Hey Cancer, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am going to do your November reading today. I have a Celtic crossbred dealt, and then we're just going to elaborate and go into these messages. If anyone wants a private reading, I do offer much more in-depth private readings than these general readings, and you can email me at tara@tarastarot.com, and you can also book below. Okay, so Cancer, now this isn't going to be for everybody, but this message is for the Cancers that need it. So keep that in mind. This isn't to like add anything to your plate that's not already going on, you know? So, okay, Cancers. So it's looking like there's some kind of decision that you have to make, or you're on the fence about something, or not sure how to move forward on a situation. Like there's some kind of stalemate or blockage, or you have a couple options and you're just not really sure where to go from here. You're kind of stuck right now. It looks like there's some anxiety going on underneath, like something's been on your mind or troubling you or keeping you up at night. A lot of anxiety, a lot of fearful thoughts and worry. Cat, stop, my cat's biting me. Yeah, it's like there's a situation that didn't go the way you thought it would, or didn't work out, or there's some kind of a loss you're dealing with, or like a sacrifice. Like there's some kind of, yeah, just something didn't go your way maybe, and you're not sure what to do now. I feel like there's a lot of oppression here, and like feeling like you don't have the freedom. Like you don't have the freedom to do what you want, or you don't know what you want, or this is Cass. Oh, okay. So yeah, Cancer, what's going on with you guys? It looks like so let me just show you what I'm kind of working with. We've got the recent past, we've got the Judgment card. This is the past, okay? So something happened that was pretty huge recently, like a new way of life, or you have an aha moment, or you feel like you have a new lease on life, like you're resurrected and now you can like really live. This is big, okay? It's unmistakable. Now this can be a really great positive thing, or this can also be like, okay, now I see how everything kind of came together, and I kind of see my karma, and now I'm left with the outcome of the situation. So it could not be really what you want either. There's some kind of like, here's what it all means, bam, and then you're kind of forced to see a new world, you know, for good or bad. So something major happened, and now you're kind of left with this feeling of like, Two of Swords, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I'm confused. I don't really know how to handle this. And the Five of Swords, something didn't go your way. Something negative happened. Or there's a situation that just wasn't what you thought it was going to be. A lot of negativity under the surface. And there's some kind of shocking change in your status quo. We've got the Emperor in the near future, which is implying, for me, how this is making me feel in this particular context is like oppression, like rules, being dominated by someone or something, feeling like, again, like you don't have your own volition, you don't have your own freedom to move forward or choose what you want to choose. So that's really interesting. Okay, let's pull some more cards here to kind of see what we're working with. Again, if this doesn't apply to you, this is not for you, but this is for those people, or if something does end up coming up and you can gain some wisdom from this. Okay, yep. Magician, this is about your own power. So there's something going on where your own power, you're not feeling in your power right now. Okay, it's like you feel trapped and stuck and like bound to these worries, and like it's not going to work out, and like you don't have options, but really you do. So there's something where you have to get back to that. What is causing you not to believe you have power, and how can you get around that? How can you bring your power back to the situation? What is this Two of Swords? What is this main energy with the Two of Swords for Cancer in November? The Queen of Wands. Again, okay, these are both cards of power, inner power. So what's making you feel like you don't have power? The Knight of Cups. Could be a relationship. Or an ideal, you know, a romantic ideal. Love. So for some of you guys, this is definitely talking about a love situation. Like, are you worried about making a move with this, or committing to this, or communicating how you're feeling? And I feel like you're in this situation, you're stuck and trapped, and your mind is telling you all these crazy things, and it's really blocking you from coming into your power and owning how you feel and communicating it and being confident with it and doing it. You know what I mean? But this can also apply to work situations. You know, this is a general reading, so we're talking about a lot of different people here. Yeah, look. So, okay, what is going on here? What is making you feel disempowered, stuck, like you need to, you know, hold on to everything so you don't lose everything? There's a lot of like stress here, I feel like, and worry and being trapped, being, okay. So what is Cancer going through? What are they meant to know? Okay. Now, a lot of this stuff is self-imposed. So, and that's not to blame you, because we all do it, and as humans all go through this. But, okay, there's a mixture here of faded energy, major arcana, and minor, right? So what's going on a major level? What's the truth, quote unquote, from a higher level? Like, why are you in this situation? Why is your soul in this situation? In accordance to divine will, you know? So the two cards we have here are the Judgment in the recent past. This huge, something came to a head in the past. This huge reveal, this huge turnaround, this huge aha moment, something in your life shifted. So that was meant to happen. And then we have the Emperor in the near future, which is talking about power. So either it goes both ways, an abuse of power, or feeling like I don't have power and this thing out here controls me, or I'm like a slave to this thing, work, daily schedule, ideologies, whatever. And at the same time, it's about getting your own power, being the emperor in your own life, right? That's what we should, that's freedom, you know, being authentic in our own life and making the choices for us that we know and we feel are best. So those are the themes we're talking about: power, control, and this new beginning for you guys. And then all that minor arcana is what is up to you, how you influence, how you affect things, what you can control in this situation. So all the negative energy is really what is in our own free will. So getting out of the illusion that we're stuck, getting out of the illusion that we're trapped, getting out of the illusion that we don't know what to do, that we don't know what's best, that we can't find our voice, that we can't have our power, that we can't move forward, okay? Because that's all just coming from us and how our beliefs are choosing to look at it and what we're doing as a result of that. Now, what is this big breakthrough? What is this Judgment energy here? What does this mean for Cancer? Okay. 3 came out. 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Devil. It's making me feel like figuring out what you really want, or it's like talking about taking a pause, reflecting, meditating, gaining more information on what you really want, where you want to go, what direction you want to go in. And maybe that's what this is about, because you don't feel like you have all the information. So you're still kind of ruminating over where your life is going. Maybe that's more it. Like, you're stuck because you're just not sure what the next thing should be. And it's talking about you know, wrestling with some demons. So keep that in check, you know. Don't allow yourself to buy into and start believing in this negative situation or this danger, if it's just mostly your own fears and your own anxieties, because we all have those, right? But you need to figure out how to take a step back and look at that objectively and not be a slave to it, not react to it, not fear, and start, you know, choosing things that aren't in your best interest because you're afraid and you're going through this phase where you're kind of questioning. So anyway, we got, for your guidance, we got focus upon divine and perfect health. So for me, that's touching on, again, like the mind, the thoughts. You got to get those in check and figure out what is real and what's just an anxiety, what's just an illusion. Okay. 99% of the stuff we worry about is never going to happen. It's just, typical human worry. So we don't want to enhance that and start making our choices as a result of that and start not living our best self because of that, Focus upon divine and perfect health. So how do you, make yourself counterbalance that with the positives, counterbalance that with looking at it analytically, not emotionally, get to the bottom of what is it that you're afraid of and what is the problem here? Because you do have this whole new clean slate. We have positive thoughts create positive results. Same thing with that divine health, Sometimes we get so mired in that outlook that we forget that, that's not really real. It's just what our thoughts are telling us. And ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. I want to get one for this Emperor in the near future. Of course, my cat is like sitting right on the spread. Of course. Of course. All right, what's the Emperor talking about for Cancer? What is this kind of signifying for them? Why is this significant here? The King of Pentacles. All right, for some of you, this is talking about a person. Very established in his career, very, has a lot of resources, able to own and take care of the day-to-day aspects of life and family and work. Very grounded, very rooted. Six of Swords, moving to a better mental state. More peaceful. Maybe for some of you, this Emperor is like the love interest, and it's looking like he's very like reliable and grounded and has like a really strong foundation in life, like strong career, is a man, really has that take control leadership. It makes me feel like, ooh, I could really count on this person. And I feel like it helps your mental anxiety. Like once you just kind of like acknowledge that and go for it, you're going to feel better. The Lovers. Yeah. All right. So guys, for some of you guys, this is definitely about a relationship. And I feel like you're scared of possibly moving forward with this because it's it's a scary situation. There's a lot of emotions related to it. And maybe you're just... Yeah, it's almost like for some of you, I feel there's something shocking about it or quick or fast. And it's like, whoa, what do I do? I don't know. What do I do with this information? Can I trust this? Do I want this? And yeah, I feel like you're just having to kind of really figure out what's triggering these fears in you and what do you really ultimately want. I feel like there's a connection with this person that this is the near future. That's kind of like they're there showing up in your near future. This energy between you guys is going to play out in the near future, even if that's just within, yourself. But right now you're kind of stuck about it. You don't know. But don't give in to like the dark fears. Okay. This is juicy. I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface, but I'm going to stop there because it is a general reading. So this is just talking about kind of like the themes. So for you guys, don't be too much in your head, you know, don't feel like you don't have power in this situation, because you absolutely do. You've been given this clean slate and this kind of fresh, renewed start. But I feel like you're not trusting in it. So figure out what that's about in you, you know, and what you really want, what you're hoping for. And there seems to be this relevance about an emotional connection, or, you know, a relationship dynamic where things are being I don't know what the right word is to use is. Yeah, this is like, all right, let's just pull 3 of these Lenormand cards, because I'm curious now. Cancer, November. Can you show me this, like, oh, too many came out at once. I need like first, second, third to know what they are. Okay, first we've got stars, hope, dreaming, vision, miracles. We've got snake, so distrust. There could, like, a feeling like there's a threat. What's the outcome? What's next? Bear, protection. Yeah, it's like talking about the same thing. Like there's this vision, there's this kind of new lease on life feeling, this like, oh, I see what it was all for. Oh, I see where everything kind of came to a head. I kind of, I feel like I see kind of God's plan behind this. Or I have a whole new future, a whole new lease on life. I have all these options. I have so much hope. There's a new start, okay? But then, like, I guess this is just going to have to like be personal readings if you want to get more into this, because we have the snake, we have all this, you know, that negative energy I was talking about, you know. So there's some kind of like red flag or block you're afraid of, or feeling like there's a threat, feeling like there's a danger. Maybe for some of you guys there actually was something kind of going on like that. But again, I don't feel like that's a big deal for some reason. Like, I don't feel like that's going to cause you issues moving forward. And then we've got bear. So that's making me feel like as we move into this emperor energy, it's more about protection and love, and like you have a safe place. So the way this is hitting me is like you feel like you can't trust this, or you can't trust the direction where life is going, or you can't trust this relationship, or, you know, you're bugging out and just you cannot see up from down, you know how we get like that. But that there really is, that's mostly like your own demons, you know, that there is this improvement coming. There is this figuring out the connection, or figuring out what you really want, and coming to like a stable, steady, honorable, noble place. So Cancer, I hope that was relevant. If not, or if you want to explore more of this situation by getting a personal reading, you can contact me or book below. And my email is tara@tarastarot.com. And yeah, let me know if this related to you, because this was very interesting. This could go a lot of different ways. So yeah, okay guys, hope this gave you something interesting to think about, and I'll see you next time. Bye.